love, loss, and the Aethrian Path. The rain had just stopped, and the city smelled of wet earth. Ariv walked slowly through the narrow streets, his shirt clinging to him, his eyes hollow. He wasn't the same man anymore. Everyone around him kept saying, "Be strong, life goes on," but inside, he carried an emptiness he couldn't explain. At home, the silence was louder than any storm. The chair where Mira once sat, her laughter echoing, now stood like a monument of absence. He would stare at it until his chest ached. His friends told him to move on, but how does one move on when the heart refuses to forget? That night, Ariv sat by the river, the same river where they had once walked together, her bangles chiming with every step, her voice teasing him about his serious face. The memories struck him harder than the cold wind. He whispered, almost angrily, "Why does life take away everything we love? Why?" An old man appeared from the mist, dressed in simple white, his face lined with age but glowing with peace. He sat beside Ariv and said softly, "Son, you are carrying grief like a stone tied to your heart. You think you must throw it away to live again. But grief is not a stone. It is a river." Ariv looked at him with tired eyes. "Then why does it drown me?" The old man smiled. "Because you keep fighting it. You want the river to stop flowing. But look," he pointed to the water, shimmering under the moonlight, carrying leaves, flowers, and broken branches alike. "The river does not refuse what it carries. It does not hold on, nor does it push away. It flows. So must you." Ariv's voice cracked. "But how do I live without her?" The old man touched Ariv's chest. "You don't live without her. You live with her, not in the same way, not with her hand in yours, but with her breath in your breath, her smile in your memory, her light in your path. This is the way of Aethria. To remember, not to let go, but to bring back the one you love into your story, into your being." Tears rolled down Ariv's face. For the first time, he did not resist them. He closed his eyes and inhaled deeply, imagining Mira's laughter flowing into him with the air. As he exhaled, he let the heaviness leave, dissolving into the unknown night sky. He stayed with the rhythm. Inhale, she returns. Exhale, the pain releases. It was as if the river itself was breathing with him. In his mind, he saw her, smiling, not as a memory trapped in the past, but as a presence flowing through him. The pain was still there, but softer, like a wound touched with love instead of anger. When Ariv opened his eyes, the old man had vanished, just as suddenly as he had appeared. Only the river remained, whispering its eternal lesson. Ariv stood, placed his hand on his heart, and whispered, "Mira, you are still here. In every breath, you are here." The music of the night swelled, the sound of the river, the rustle of trees, the faint melody of a distant flute. It was as if life itself was composing a song for him, a song of sorrow and love woven together. Ariv walked home slowly, not healed, not finished, but different. He no longer fought the river. He flowed with it, and in that flow, he found the first step back into life, carrying Mira not as loss, but as light. By Mystic Mukesh, The Aethrian Path, Aethrian Publications, Belgium.